What's going on, guys? Cesar here. Welcome to Pokemon Go. So I've been playing this game for a long time now, or no, not exactly a long time. It's like a week or something. And during this time I've caught a lot of Pokemons, a lot of rare ones and a lot of common ones, a lot of normal ones, all the types, grass and rock and fire and I don't know, wind. I mean, there is no wind Pokemon, but whatever. My point is that I've caught a lot of rare Pokemons and a lot of common ones, and the rareness actually vary from each Pokemon to the other based on my experience actually. For an example, there are Pokemon. Okay, let's just catch that motherfucker. Okay, hold on. No, I can't get him. Oh, there we go. Let's just have bird. Okay, never mind. Let's just catch him and then we're gonna continue our discussion. It's gonna take an hour and a half. Come on, server. Come on, go for it already. Go for it. Okay, the server is lagging so much right now. Okay, there we go. He now finally went into catching him. Okay, let's just catch him real quick. Okay, hold on. Oh, but there we go. Oh no, I didn't get. Okay. Next time. There we go. Of course not. Okay, why the hell would he? He's so near. Like when I try to catch him from a distance, it just doesn't happen. Okay, he dodged it. You motherfucker. There we go. Oh, he dodged it again. Okay, why is it so fucking hard? Oh, there we go. Let's see now. Let's see. Okay, come on. Just get this over with already. He's not really that much of a Pokemon. Like, come on. Oh, there we go. Okay, gotcha. Oh, I can evolve him now, but no, I don't want to do that. Let's just continue with the video. Okay, there is a gym right next to me, by the way, in case you're wondering. That's why I like parking next to the buildings that are gyms, because they are the best in my opinion. So what I was saying is that I caught a lot of Pokemons during my gameplay of this game. There were a lot of common ones, like for example the bat. I've caught like 100 and a Fantazillion bat up till this moment, and I maxed out one of the bats in his evolvement or whatever. I mean, I think it was pretty cool. But at the same time, I've caught a lot of rare ones. And like I said, the rareness varies. For example, there are some Pokemons that I caught 2 or 3 times. Other Pokemons that I stumbled into 5 times. Other Pokemons that I stumbled into 2 or more times, okay? But there's only one Pokemon that I actually stumbled into 1 time in my entire life since I started this game. And by I started this game, I meant like 1 week. So I believe that this is not exactly the rarest Pokemon ever, but this is the rarest Pokemon in my experience, and I'm gonna show you that Pokemon right now so that you would know which Pokemons are so rare, what other Pokemons are not that rare. But of course, how rare your Pokemon is entirely depends on the climate and the weather and where you are, what's your location, whatsoever. So yeah, let's get right into showing you the rarest Pokemon of my experience in this game. So let's just go and take a look at the Pokemons. I don't know, let's arrange them in the CP power, why not? Look at this motherfucker. I mean, I maxed this person out to the full. Did I max him out? Well, I don't know. Did I max him out? 505. No, I did not exactly max him out, but he's almost close. Like, we are just that close to max him out whatsoever. Alright, before I get into the Pokemon that I believe is the rarest Pokemon ever, let's just go into the ones that are a little bit less rare than him. So the first one we have is the Golbat in the upper left corner. He's not rare at all. Like I said, I found a million bats all over the park, so I just sacrificed them all so that I would increase the power of that guy into the maximum, okay? Radicat also is not rare at all. You'll actually find that motherfucker all over a place, anywhere, like whatever your location is, you will always find Radicats around. Like this guy or this Pokemon actually exists all over the world, really. He's probably the population of the world of this game. Okay, this is the first rare Pokemon that I would like to take interest on. It's the Golduck, the gold duck that is common between the golden duck. To be completely honest, that's actually kind of cool. They made a common between gold and duck, so it's not gold duck, it's gold duck, whatever. Anyways, in my opinion, this is an extremely rare Pokemon because I only stumbled in him twice in a beach, and I only caught him once, okay? So I stumbled into that motherfucker, the gold duck, only twice in my entire playthrough of this game, and I only was able to catch him once. The other time I couldn't catch him at all. In fact, when I threw the Pokeball the first time and caught him, he just went out of the Pokeball and ran away. When a Pokemon does that, you know for a fact that this is an extremely hard Pokemon to get. And yeah, this is an extremely hard Pokemon to get, and I think that he is one of the rarest ones. But if you wanna have a chance to find him, go somewhere near water, because he exists there a lot. He also does not evolve. That's just the way I caught him, and I didn't evolve him at all. And as you can see, there is no evolve button. There's only transfer, which I wouldn't do, and there is no evolve button at all. That's just the way he is, okay? That's just the way he is form. So once you catch him, you will find him with a very high CP by himself. And yeah, I think that's a very good Pokemon in battles whatsoever. Moving on, the Slowpoke is also an extremely rare Pokemon because I only stumbled on him 3 times, and 2 times he escaped and 1 time he didn't escape. And this one has an evolve button, so he's not that's not the final form of him, obviously. But yeah, I think he is a pretty cool Pokemon, and also the power that he has means that he is a hard Pokemon to get. Poliwhirl also is an extremely rare Pokemon. I'm not exactly sure if I pronounced his name right or wrong, but this is also an extremely rare Pokemon. I actually stumbled on him once, and that's the ones that I caught him. So I would say this is one of the rarest Pokemons there is, but I'm not gonna say that this is exactly the rarest one. I'm gonna go ahead to actually tell you about the rarest one, in my opinion, in my collection, because I don't know. I mean, I just think that the other is rarer than this one, because I don't know why. Maybe that's the rarest Pokemon out there, but the fact that he is water Pokemon doesn't exactly make him rare. You can simply go in a water area and you'll probably stumble upon him a lot. But the other one, I just don't know how you will possibly find him. I found him extremely by luck, so yeah. The Poliwhirl is actually pretty rare Pokemon, but the other one I believe is rarer than this guy. The Pidgeotto obviously is not rare at all. You can find that bird a lot in this area or any area that has grass on it, and he's a normal Pokemon actually. You can stumble on anytime. And this is not the first form of him. He's actually evolved, but he can evolve again. And you know what? In my opinion, I believe that any Pokemon that has to evolve 3 times is the easiest Pokemon there is to get. Like really, if there is a Pokemon out there that can evolve up to 3 times, you can already tell that he's not rare at all. In fact, he is one of the most common Pokemons out there, because like seriously, come on, if he was rare, how they expect you to collect like 100 Pokemon of him so that you would be able to sacrifice them all to keep evolving all over the place? And by the way, let's talk about the sacrifice thing. I think it's pure satanic, but whatever, that's just the way the game works. So yeah, Pidgeotto is not rare at all, and he is never gonna be considered rare because he evolves up to 3 times, and that bird that evolves to him actually can be found all over the place at any park or any place where there is grass involved, where there are trees involved. So yeah, he's not rare like at all. And here we are with another rare Pokemon, the Clefairy. Okay, the Clefairy is not exactly rare. I stumbled upon him 4 times, but I only was able to catch him once. And actually, I believe that the Clefairy kind of looks like one of those cute Pokemons. I mean, there is a cute Pokemon out there. I'm pretty sure that cute Pokemon I'm talking about is going to be in the right cover or the left cover of the background cover I'm going to use for this video. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, I downloaded the background cover, but I don't remember if he was in the right or the left, but he's going to be there, so you will know what I was talking about. But even though that Clefairy looks extremely identical to that cute Pokemon I was talking about, he's just not him for some reason. Maybe he's his twin brother. Look at his tail. Like, seriously, just look at his tail. That tail actually looks pretty interesting. I don't know. I mean, I kind of like... Okay, after the Clefairy, I'm pretty sure that none of these Pokemons are actually very rare. I mean, some of them you might consider rare, but I don't think these are rare at all. Except maybe... Oh, of course, Pikachu is kind of rare. Pikachu was my starter Pokemon, actually, so I don't really give myself a lot of credit for getting him, really. Alright, so before I tell you what is the rarest Pokemon of them all, in my opinion, I'll just go through a few rare ones. So this one is pretty rare. That's a fish that you have to find like near a water area or something, like it's dying out of the water, which is kind of a smart move from Nintendo or whoever created that game. The Psyduck also is kind of rare. I mean, I only stumbled upon him once, but in the same time, I don't exactly think that he is very rare because, like I said, he's a water type, and I wasn't really hanging around water places a lot. This one's also pretty rare, but like I said before, he's a water type, so you can stumble him a lot if you are in the beach or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I think that guy's pretty rare. Anyways, let's get right into what I believe the rarest Pokemon of them all that I ever caught, and I believe this is this guy right there. The reason I believe that this Pokemon is the rarest Pokemon of them all is because I was hanging around in climates that were suitable with poison type Pokemons, and I caught a lot of Pokemon, poisonous Pokemons out there, but this one I only found once. So the fact that I was hanging around poisonous Pokemon locations all over the place, or locations that were suitable with the climates where poisonous Pokemon exist a lot in these locations, and I couldn't find except one single Grimmer, that makes him an extremely rare Pokemon in my opinion. I mean, I caught a lot of poisonous Pokemon in these locations, and there were at least 2 or 3 of each kind of them, but that Grimmer was the once and only kind that I found there, which is kind of ridiculous. As you can tell, he's extremely weak. I mean, like, seriously, he barely does any damage at all, CP16, so don't ever use him in the gym whatsoever. So yeah, there's that. That's the rarest Pokemon, or not exactly the rarest, one of the rarest Pokemons out there in the Pokemon Go world, in my opinion. And that's all, I guess. Let me just go ahead and show you one last rare Pokemon in my opinion. It's the RAREST. Now, the RAREST actually is also kind of extremely rare. If you want a quick tip, no one in the entire world has ever found Detto till now. But if you ever found Detto, go right ahead and show the entire internet and the entire world that you actually caught him. Because like I said, no one in the entire world has ever caught that Pokemon ever since the release of the game. Anyways, yeah, that's all. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.